Hello, welcome to the 20th anniversary of the Las Vegas Book Festival. My name is Paul Stoddard, and I'm a local poet and teacher. I'm going to be presenting some poems I've worked on. Most of these came after I did an independent study with the poet Don Ravel at UNLV. So I just wanted to say thanks and hi, Don. And also, I just wanted to thank Ashley Vargas for curating this collection of poets for the virtual Tapestry of Poets in Las Vegas. And with that being said, I'm going to do my first poem from the book that Ashley curated and edited, Beyond the Neon. It's called Robertos Taco Shop. A journey of sweat, hunger, and thirst. After all the mirages have dissolved and the neon glow is long behind, the darkness itself becomes a hunger pain. A pain familiar as the cookie cutter master plan homes. Suddenly, a red outline of a figure appears, like a fiery wheel in the sky. No eyes, a sombrero so large the brim casts an eclipse on his face, invisible, except for the black mustache. This icon pours out horchata and hope, the place known simply as Robertos. In drunken stupors, I've stumbled in at 3 a.m., joining the misfit congregation, waiting for tacos, filling sandwich bags with pickled jalapenos and plastic cups of salsa. Green or red? Now that's the question. Careful not to spill on the cold steel while scooping up the Rojo River. Roided out bros, curling burritos, workers with embroidered casino names on their chest, getting off their shifts, party people finding grease and tortillas to soak up VIP bottles. Munchies can only be satisfied by carne asada fries, staring into the mural of cow country and farmland, an icon like a Guadalupe, beaming yellow and dull green. She rolls the maize into tortillas. Orders are called out from behind plate glass, protecting the frontline workers from impatient insults, hurled slurs, souls mad to eat the hearty meat, rice, and refried beans. Pilgrims seeking a taste of the beloved, burritos, tacos, a side of fries, fighting against the pull to darkness, vigil till lights rise, as chatter climbs the fragile dawn sky. Stumbling and swerving, the trance ends like a dream, crossing the threshold, spinning head stilled and belly full, alone, but with the unknown knowledge that the neon light reading open 24/7 never dies. All right. My next one is called Las Vegas. Floating below summer dust skies, desert refracting light from baked day, palm hands outlined, radioactive light, fragments of neon blinked to a cue, tunes on dusty vinyl dissolved to static, bar filmed in dust, burned out cocktail waitresses, serve another round. Thank you. This one's called Casino Cosmos. In the beginning, a speck in a vacuum, infinitesimally small, burst into heat waves. Split particles radiate. Neon glow through clouds of dust. Creation is a master plan community. Chaos advances the lone. Pilgrims come to see the final frontier, the backwater of the galaxy, a border town on the edge of luck and fate. The rule is leave when you're up. The principle of the circle is important in all things. You come back around to where you belong. Endless wheels turn, karma, some would say. No curious accidents. No comfort for the dejected huddled in alleyways. Their sun-dried lips mumble prayers to Lady Luck, spiraling up in cigarette smoke. Thank you. Okay, and this next one is called Desert Workers. Shadows cast by citadels of flash, business trips, company cards have no limits. When they visit, they never see that city growths are rooted by catacombs of workers, snippets of foreign tongues, a wall of laundry machines, bleach out stains, bright white sheets line hotel beds, falling into desert heat dreams, slot machines still ringing. The wheels spin all night. Chance doesn't blink. She sits smoking a cigarette on the workbench, jutting out of dead rock, sunburned and wrinkled, darkened fissures in hard skin, basked in broken neon lights, still flickering. Thanks. All right. This next one is called Whirlpools. I return to wetlands, migration patterns, magnetized mercury tide settles to clear blue. Evaporating moon waxes poetic, mother's lullaby. Chaos churns, water whirls and separates to two. Over the dark tide, men mutter definitions, creating new words from dead roots. Oracles breathe in the vapor from chasm in the rock. Fractured earth releases bottled spirits. Freestyle prophecy. Now, men speak dry clinical words, grasp and pierce syllables stitched together from rot of language lost. Evolution, mitochondria, amoeba, new characters in lockstep lines, portioning wisdom in degrees, attempting to measure out mystery, squeeze life out of the living. Thanks. All right, and my next view, actually I'm gonna do this one first, and then I'm gonna move to the next view on a different topic. All right, and this one's called Kelly Lane. My mother grew up on a strip of street where a small town star dancing and twirling on stage made her name. Made her custom designed pools in the courtyard, no sign of tan lines. Left men mesmerized in Bardo, between work and home, between devil's desire and heavenly dreams, between hard lust and soft fantasy. Her name hidden on stage, lost in the roles she plays. Bob was Mom's stepdad. He was an engineer at Nevada test site. He drove a long way from Mercury, radiating nuclear rage. Mom takes off on horseback, kicking and screaming. Kelly Lane is next to the Airport Center Metropolitan Police Station. Google Maps gives exact coordinates. When I touch down on the tarmac, my roots are under hot asphalt, burning and yearning to break through hard, dry earth, wash in the sun and bloom. All right, and then the next few I'm gonna do are poems that I wrote about different zodiac signs. All right, so this one is called Gemini. No two twins are the same. The shadow tags along, sit down for a talk and laughs. Told my imaginary friend goodbye. New friends are easier to imitate. Echoes can drive a man insane or comfort the isolated. It's a paradox or lie. Driving around in circles, talking, daydreaming and remembering, had more interesting conversations in mind than the one face to face. Mirrors distort as well as they reflect. Silence throbs with static. Rooms filled with conversation, froth like the sea. Switching roles is easy when it's binary. The magic number is 3. Go between, conduct energy and connect. Keep it moving. All right, and the next one is Virgo. So I have there it is, all right. Virgo. Develop an image, separate foreground, background, contrast black, light, and gray, clean white sheets sun dry, hanging on cords like telephone line. Signals clear, each little helper, gold pan in hand, dirt clouds dissolve, still water mirrors, the stars sifted, one by one, in proper place, happy to be of service. All right, and this next one is Scorpio. Scorpio, burst forth to slay those who spoke to her in vain and twisted their tongue into loquacious lines of lies inflated with false pride. Stepping to the goddess with gates of gritted teeth and the breath of small talk and cheap drinks. Liquor breath on her neck, repeated lines attempt to ensnare the huntress has already captured her prey. Revenge comes in an instant, too short to be sweet, a burst of intimacy, leaves wounds deep enough to leak through jeans, bursting blood red autumn leaves, landing ever so gently, returning to hibernate in the darkness of dirt. Thank you. All right, and this next one is called no, not that one, sorry. This next one is called Light's Path. Light's path, no points A to Z, nor sacred geometry, nor static imagery. Drawing a map as it's melting in my hand, who can tell the shape of water? Telescope shots of galaxies, golden sparks, sitting center of spirals seen through raw eyes. Years measured in light, future time in this instant. Return into skin, I seep in her beauty, like tea leaves blown, landing in rumbling water. Thank you. All right, this one is called Mighty Pen. And I wrote this about my teacher, Stephen Baugh, and rest in peace, Mighty Pen. Still dripping ink, pierced skin, words stained blood on the flowing fabric. The Tao bends to whoever wields it. Taught to slay snakes within, cut ties to ignorance. Red floor, base of pagoda, crawling with serpents. Grips scales with the left, slice off the head. Fangs protrude, venom lingers, even in death. Thank you. And this one is called Water Safety Tactics. As a boy, I took a class called Water Safety Tactics. First thing I learned was called the dead man's float, face down. The easiest way. To learn to die a delightful death is to let go, layer by layer, each and every night, floating on rafts of memory being pushed to and fro, waves of emotion rippling, childhood games of who can hold their breath longest or touch the bottom of the deep end, don't hold water. Underneath, there's nothing to hold. Can't grasp water in my fist. It's like grasping a melody as it floats by. No Marco Polo to lead the way. I close my eyes, relax my grip, let it rise to the top like a hollow leaf floating downstream. Thank you. I just want to thank everybody for watching and invite everyone to listen to all the Tapestry of Nevada poets on LasVegasBookFestival.com. And thank you all so much. And it really means a lot to me that you listen. And have a good day. Thank you.